All right, boo. So look, Spirit wants you to feel comfortable, to feel free, okay? To feel like you can express what's really going on. You can express your anger, right? And so this don't mean you got to act a fool, because we know sometimes our anger could make us act a fool. It could take us all the way left from 0 to 100. That's not what Spirit is talking about, okay? But you don't want to have this anger bottled up inside. You don't want to have hurt, pain, frustration bottled up inside. Spirit is saying that when you hold in these emotions that people see as very negative emotions, but they're also part of the spectrum of emotions that we're meant to feel, obviously, because we be feeling them, right? That when you hold this in, what you're doing is you're creating a lot of angst on the inside, anxiety, stress, pain, heartbreak, misery. It's like you're holding on to all those heavy burdens within you, and Spirit don't want you holding on to any heavy burdens. All right, you are meant to release your anger, release your frustrations, and this doesn't mean, like I said, act a fool, right? Or release it out on anyone in a way that's harmful. But Spirit wants you to speak your truth. Spirit wants you to speak up, right? In this anger card, it says here, okay, safely express your anger. Amen. Yes, you will. Okay. Use anger as a positive force. People think that anger is negative, but no, anger can be used as a positive force when you need to set your boundaries, when you need to set the record straight, when you need to let people know what you're not dealing with and what you're not for. Let them know that they have offended you, right? Anger is needed. You don't want to be, you're really offending me. You're really pissing me off. That's not going to work. They ain't going to take you serious. They gonna take you as a joke. And Spirit is saying you don't need to be taken as a joke here. It says honor all of your emotions as they are all sacred. So yes, anger is very sacred. Okay? So Spirit wants you to feel free in expressing your anger. Free to speak out your truth, that you don't agree, that you're not feeling good, that things aren't working out the way you wanted to. You can express this. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to put on a fake smile and act like everything's okay just to please others. That's called people pleasing, baby. Spirit don't want you to people please. Spirit wants you to release your anger in a healthy way, right? And so a healthy way could be discussions. It could be venting, okay? You might need to punch a pillow if you need to release some aggression, baby, okay? Just don't hit nobody else, but you know what you need to do. Okay, so there's this energy here where Spirit is wanting you to get ready to receive something. But it's like, in order for you to receive what Spirit wants you to receive, though, is that you have to have the right intentions. Okay. And so Spirit is saying that when you're holding on to a lot of anger and frustration, you're not in this mode of receiving, because you're full of all this backed up energy. You get what I'm saying? You got to empty out this anger and this frustration. And so sometimes you could do this in the midst of, I'm hearing some of y'all might need to make a phone call and let somebody know, set the record straight, okay? In other ways here, you may need to just release, because you can't really set the record straight. You might just need to do some internal release, some venting work. Write a letter letting the person know how much you hate their guts and burn it, okay? Punch some pillows. Do something. Rage and meditate with me over in my winner circle. Whatever you need to do to vent and get your angers out, okay? But ultimately, Spirit is saying here, you can't hold on to that. You can't bottle it up, because that leads to a lot of heavy energy. And so when you're very angry and very sad and very miserable, you're so heavy that you're not open to a lot of blessings that you're meant to have. So this is why Spirit is telling you, you need to release this anger if your intention here is to receive. And you deserve to receive, right? Yes, you do. So with that here, there's this energy where you got to release this anger. Like, you must release it. And if there's a person involved and you don't want to hurt their feelings, Spirit is saying, look, you can do this in a compassionate way. You can let somebody know they're being unacceptable, they acting dirty, they wrong, they taking missteps in a compassionate way. If you're afraid of your anger, that means you don't know how to handle it. So Spirit is saying, learn how to handle it by expressing it in the right way. then you could be vindicated and validated, right? In your emotions, and then you release all those heavy emotions, and therefore now you're open to more positive. And more positive is ultimately what you deserve and what spirit wants you to have. And so this is why this is coming out. And if there's somebody that's really pushing your buttons, spirit wants you to take the time to let them know, okay? Or to stop it. You can move away from somebody. That's a way to release your anger. Create the boundary. Move away. No longer allow this person in your energy space. That's a way that they're going to know you're very angry, okay? I've had people do it to me. I've done it to people. You don't have to bottle it up. And spirit is saying when you bottle it up, you're blocking blessings for whatever reason. It's making you heavy. It's making you not see straight. It's making you not go towards blessings. And you deserve your blessings. So you got to stop blocking it. So once you release all these heavy burdens, all this anger, all this frustration, which you've been holding up, any types of pinned up emotions, this is when you're finally going to be free to flourish. Spirit is saying you don't even realize how heavy you are, right? When you have all this repressed anger. And sometimes we think, oh, we're fine. Oh, we're just ignoring it. Oh, it's all good. But ultimately, it's not all good, okay? You're walking around with a lot of heavy baggage and a heavy load. And if you feel miserable at times or you feel frustrated or stressed and want to lash out, this is why, okay? Because you got to express your anger, especially in the moment. We don't want to wait too long. That's passive aggressive, baby, okay? As you feel something bubbling up, feel your heart rate start pumping, feel your headache start happening, your stress start coming in, it's time to set the record straight then and there. And if you know how to release anger in a way that's grounded, then you don't have to feel like you don't have control. Oh, I'm losing my mind. Oh, I'm going Hulk mode. We ain't got to go Hulk on them, okay? We ain't got to go completely green and lose it. But we can say, you know what? This is unacceptable. I don't agree. This is messed up. This hurt my feelings. And anybody that doesn't respect your anger, your frustration, your stress, ultimately doesn't respect your feelings, they need to go. You got to kick this person to the curb. This happened to me last week. I was expressing to somebody, a really close friend of mine, that I was stressed. And then they said, well, everyone's stressed. I don't give a damn about everyone. I'm talking about me right now. I'm like, don't do that. Don't sit there. I'm like, I know you don't care about my stress, but I care. Okay, so don't do that. Next thing you know, they apologize and saying, my bad, I do care, and I should have showed that I care, period, okay? So you just got to set the record straight right then and there, and then you're going to feel lighter, freer, you're going to feel good, you're going to feel empowered, you're going to feel courageous, you're going to feel confident. Everything good comes from you expressing these emotions, even when it's difficult, even when it's stressful. Release the heaviness. Open yourself up to receive new blessings, new abundance, new happiness, new levels of emotional maturity, right? And all of that good stuff. You can like, share, comment, subscribe, follow. If you want to leave a donation or book with me, you can also do that linked below in the comments or the description box. You can also shop on my website for all the juicy merch that I got. And I'm going to talk to you later, boo. Bye.